Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us for another Take 5 with Travel Gossip. Today I'm joined with Dawn from Beyond the Big Apple. Thanks for joining us, Dawn.
It's great to be here.
Great to have you with us. So Dawn, can you tell us what regions are part of the Beyond the Big Apple?
Well, Beyond the Big Apple is 3 regions: Hudson Valley, Central New York, and Sullivan Catskill region. And each of them are within an hour and a half to 2.5 hours from New York City on the north and northwest side.
Perfect. And could you tell us some of the unique things that you can see and do within these regions?
I would start with the Hudson Valley. So the Hudson Valley is the home of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He was known as FDR. He's the only president elected 4 times. So he was born here and he lived here as president. He also served from 1932 to 1945. He took us out of the Great Depression into World War II. And this is where the King and Queen of England came in June of 1939. For the first time, a reigning monarch had set foot on American soil. So that's a very important one. And then also the walkway over the Hudson is the world's longest pedestrian bridge at 65 meters high. And it's a state park. It's a historic state park. Central New York, I would have to say, the Baseball Hall of Fame. So that's not only a museum that you can visit and relive all your favorite baseball moments in history, but also see the inductions that have happened there, and the inductees have plaques there. So, you know, the most popular ones and the ones we know are Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth. And then in Sullivan Catskills, I would have to say the most iconic place there would be the site of the Woodstock Festival from 1969, which is no longer a muddy site. It's actually a beautiful performing arts center called Bethel Woods. And that not only has a museum, but also the amphitheater with the great lawn as well to see the show.
Brilliant, sounds fantastic. And can you share any travel tips with our viewing agents of what they could share with their customers?
Well, what I like to tell people is it's really good when you're starting out, start out in New York City. Do a couple of days, especially if they're on the weekends, because the rates tend to be lower for the hotels then. And because Hudson Valley is a getaway destination for New Yorkers, then our rates go down on Sunday. So you can come up on Sunday morning by train, you can get the car hire right there in Poughkeepsie. And the most important thing is you want to take the train because of a scenic railroad ride. It hugs the Hudson River the whole way. And it's a great way to come up and then get the car hire in Poughkeepsie and then tool around and bring it back and go right back to the city.
Brilliant. Well, some fantastic insider tips there, that's for sure. We love that. So Dawn, any final tips or words for our viewing agents?
Well, actually, I mentioned about Amtrak service. When you're in New York City, Red Cap service is actually complimentary, and that's, you're never separated from your luggage. You just check in about a half hour before your train departs, and they say, have a seat and we'll come get you. And 15 minutes prior to the public boarding, who are standing in line, they take you and your bags down to the platform, take you on the train, get you settled, and that's where you can pick your window seat on the left-hand side of the train so you can get all those amazing views on the way up to Poughkeepsie. And then finally, the brochure is at beyondthebigapple.com.
Brilliant. Thanks so much, Dawn. That's been a great overview to Beyond the Big Apple and all the regions that are included within that.
Thank you.
We appreciate you joining us, and thanks to everyone for watching. Bye.